consider.
Yeah, just make a dent a mod. Just make a dent a mod. Here, I'll make you a mod. Dingus.
Going back
What?
to my
Wait a minute.
For a random night, maybe more.
Oh my god!
We did it?
We did it. We actually took it
Kidding
back.
me? Alright, I'm swapping
What a
fucking
comeback.
weapons. I have to swap weapons. This is like too fucking ridiculous.
Oh, they must be pissed now.
Dude,
Probably yelling at this
I'm
boy
number
right
one
now.
Splat Zone guard and Splat Zone anchor. Hey, good job. Yeah, that was like the best W this stream. I thought that was a total wipeout.
It's nothing but sweat.
Don't clip that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Garfield and friends.
We're ready to party. We're ready. I hope you bring lots of spaghetti. I'm scared. Come on in, come to the place where fun never ends. Come on in, it's time to party with Garfield and friends. Dancing, fiesta, romancing, siesta, samba, la bamba. Ay caramba, disguises, surprises, and pies of all sizes. Come on in, come to the place where fun never ends. Come on in, it's time to party with Garfield and friends. Come on in, it's time to party with Garfield and friends. Garfield and friends.
And pay attention. There'll be a test at the end.
Whoa! Well, hey there, everybody. Hello, and welcome. Howdy do and hullabaloo and all that good stuff too. We're here at 8 in the morning, waiting for Mr. Sakurai to rise from his grave to talk to us about his next ambitious project, Kirby Air Riders, or Kirby Star Riders if you're Phil, over there at DSPN News doing your research on what games are coming out. Big ups, good morning to all the ding-dongs, the dinguses, the swollen, double_ones, the dingers, dongers existing here in the now and existing in the immediate and far-flung future. I got my coffee and my pan dulce here, and I'm ready to react meaningfully. Get ready for some meaningful content. But, hello, Barry Lyndon, Scrumbles, Conwooble, Alpha Elite. And of course, and 1337. Why are we getting Air Riders direct? Any chance you think, well, oh, and one more thing? Big Dick Dingus prediction. My one more thing prediction is the game is out now. Shadow drops today. DSP cancels the night stream, plays this on the night stream, then complains that they shadow dropped games. Big Dick Dingus prediction. Let me finish my bread here. Oh, it's starting! No, I'm not even done with my bread yet. I eat so slowly. Hey, it's Kirby. Hey, Toastman and Ripsy. Oh my god, music with lyrics. Donkey Kong has ruined everything. The real litmus test here is if Sakurai references Kirby games that he didn't direct. Because he never does it in Smash Brothers. I'm already happy to see this dude again. Hello everyone! Masahiro Sakurai here. Hello Snood and UNFW1.
早速ですが、なぜカービィのエアライダーという名前に変わったのという質問に
This is why the direct is 45 minutes, because the way this dude explains everything. He gives you the pre-stream. Bandana Waddle is what? Bandana Waddle is here!
ライダーが選べるからです。
That's it? That's the only reason? Holy shit, Kirby's in? I played very little of the original GameCube one, so I won't make fun of DSP when he says he like doesn't care about this because he didn't play the original. But hey, look, DDD is in. And it's old DDD, and it's not the new, weird, funky DDD. You got Meta Knight? Or as Smash and Answer calls him, Meta Knight. Bandana Waddle D is here! Builds boost charge quickly, his trusty spear stings rivals like a hornet. Kawasaki is in? Well, a culinary genius who always has his ladle handy recovers an extra amount from food items.
前作ではバン
There's
ダイ
5
の2名
playable
がいた
characters so
もの
far.
のライダーは基本的にカービィのみでした。
Yeah, DDD and Meta Knight were playable in the original, but they couldn't use copy abilities.
今回は各キャラの個性も楽しんでいただきましょう。なぜエアライドの新作を私が作ることになったのか
He
と
made a
いう
new
と、
Kirby Air Ride because he didn't want to
任
make
天堂の
Smash.
ソフト開発責任者である高橋さんと当時のハルケン金城社長の水原さんにぜひともと強く
Bro,
お願
the
いされた
presidents
か
were
らです。
begging him to make Kirby Air Ride
そ
again.
の頃私はスマブラスペシャルのダウンロードコンテンツ制
Oh
作
my
に
god, look,
忙しく
Pyra, Metro,
とて
babe!
も手がつけられなかったのですが、マッハで企画書を完成させました。
He did talk about this on his YouTube channel. There it is.
私のチャンネルでご紹介していますので見てやってく
He's
ださ
shilling
い。
his YouTube channel.
開発担当はバンダイナムコスタジオ。ハルケン球場ではないんですね。私こと空とバンダイナムコスタジオはスマブラ4やスマブラスペシャ
Whoa,
ル
it's
と
the same team as
同じタッグ
Smash.
ということになり
That's how
ま
you know
す。
Smash isn't being worked on. Not
それ
even
では
behind the
本題で
scenes.
す。
Hey, Patchy. No, Phil said he wasn't interested in this, but he's still going to talk about the direct today.
If it's interesting enough, if people want to talk about it.
こりゃマリオカートで良いですね。
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying, if it's going to like dethrone Mario Kart, but it's different from Mario Kart.
こりゃ完全にマリオカートで良いでしょう。
Ace
私
Goose.
も話を受けた時にそう言った。それでもやるの？だけど何よりファンが知っています。このゲームの訴求点はレースではないと。とりあえずゲーム画面を初公開します。こんな
Oh,
感じで
first
す。
look at gameplay. Okay, I can get into this. Again, I'm easy to impress, and I've only played 20 minutes of the original.
本当に作られていますね。これからたっぷり説明させていただきます。
Now give us the nitty-gritty.
基本的なマシンの走らせ方について、ここ大事なのでぜひ覚えてください。
Oh, I'll pay
さまざ
attention
まな
then.
形状や特徴を持つ乗り物、これがエアライドマシン、略してマシン。上に乗る人は通称ライダー、ドライバーではないですね。マシンは通常ホバーのように
I love how he said all this shit's gonna be very important, but then just like proceeds to describe what a rider is.
ボタンを押す必要はありません。スティックを前に倒す必要もないので注意してください。まっすぐ走っているときはスティック左右だけで向きを変えます。操作
Yeah,
は
I'm
ワンボタ
glad
ン。
Sakurai isn't tied to Smash forever, J Frosty. It's a good thing.
ボタンを押すと
I don't know why
マシンが
fuckers feel like this guy has to make Smash and only Smash for the rest of his
同時
life.
にボタンを押しっぱなしでチャージを行います。
Yeah, this is what I could never get while playing the
まっすぐ
GameCube
走って
one,
る
the
時に
boost charge
ボタンを押しても
mechanic.
あまり意味なし。きつめのコーナーがあった時、スティックを真横に倒しながらボタンを押すことでザザッと血を滑りドリフトします。プッシュし続けることが大事。そしてチャージを溜め続け、カーブの出口で一気に解放。ドリフトを兼ねたチャージを繰り返すことで激しく速く進めます。これが基本。念押ししますが、まっすぐ走っているときはボタンもスティック前入力も不要です。基本は左右とカーブでボタン。そして多くのマシンは滑空することができます。決められた飛行エリアがあるのではなく、ジャンプ台を踏み切ればグライダーのように宙に舞います。スティックを手前に引く、つまり下に入力すると機首を上げて上に浮かびます。
Wouldn't that make you slower though?
機首を下げて降下。
I like that jump.
なので普段走ってる時、前に入力し続けないでください。ジャンプ台でいきなり落ちてしまうので。
Yeah, wait for a
着地
big
は華麗
jump.
に地面に平行に合わせてください。
Here's his
ナイス
autism
着
coming
地
into
でスピ
play.
ードアップできます。ハンドルを切るにも飛行するにも優しく操作をすることが大事ですね。そして
Yeah,
前
DSP
作
doesn't
は
have to accelerate or
プッシュを
turn. This
司
might be the
る
game
ボ
for
タン
him.
のみで遊べたのですが、今回は残念ながらボタンを一つ追加してしまいまし
We've
た。
unfortunately
その方が
added
遊
a
びの幅が
second
広がる
button.
ので
No!
マシンを落ち着けるプッシュ
Imagine
ボ
if
タンに
dive
対し
kick
て
added a
スペ
second
シャルボタ
button.
ンと
What a
言います。
travesty!
チャージゲージの近くにスペシャルゲージがあります。これが溜まった時にボタンを押すとスペシャル技が発動します。
Okay.
各ライダーごとに個性があって、より
King
速く
TDD's
進
using
める
his
ものもあれ
final
ば
smash!
攻
Ah!
撃に特化したものもあります。
Bishop Kawasaki with the curry. Hey, Coggers. Alright, we'll get the Ultra Sword. I mean, Sakurai's referencing a Kirby game he didn't create. And technically, Bandana Waddle Dee would count for that too. Oh, Cappy! Oh, dude, Cappy's my main. I got a main Cappy. What? Snowball?
カービィだけは4つ
Yeah,
のス
fuck
ペシャ
yeah,
ル
dude.
が
I am so
色を
happy to see
選ぶことで
Cappy.
使い分けられます。まあ主役ですからね。そしてしれっとキャピーが混じっていました。
There he is!
キノコも走るエアライダー。
This room's
あと
gonna play this
スペ
character
シャル
too.
ボタンにはもう一つ重要な機能があるのですが、それは後ほど。今お話ししたことを含め、各種走行テクニックは教習所で学ぶことができ
Oh,
ま
of
す。
course, it's a Sakurai game, so it has to
ゲームする
have
前
a
にチャ
fucked
レン
up
ジして
main
みると良い
menu.
ですね。全部のチェックを埋めたら、このゲームのテクニックは万全になっているはず。
Yeah, what do we got for
そして
machines?
マシンの性能は様々です。
Yeah, gotta have the warp star. Wing star. Rock bottom, man. The wings are redemption star. That's mine right there. Can't boost charge makes up for with higher performance in other categories. Oh, I don't know if that's mine then. That's mine, the wheelie bike. Come on. Yep, Cappy on the wheelie ride right there. That's my ride. That's my combo. Attack causes major damage even on a single hit. Soars on sleek and shadowy wings. Paper Star. Lightest paper with impressive flight capabilities. Fragile, but offers excellent acceleration.
速いとか小回りが利くといった基本性能だけではなく仕様が変わります。
Bulk Star? What
例えば
the?
ヘビースターはチャージをためそれを燃料として走ります。
I kinda like the giant engine on that one. Gives it that raw diesel feel. Swerve
レンジ
Star?
スターは走りと止まりしかありません。プッシュすると止まるのでプッシュして向きを変え
What
て
the
飛び
fuck?
ます。
Who would wanna ride that?
前回は大きく分けてスタータイプとバイクタイプという2種がありましたが
スタータイプ
新たなタイプが登場します。
Oh, Chariot Sleek.
二輪走行で安定して走れます。ついでに言うとかっこいい。
Yeah, looking cool is always a plus. What the fuck?
プッシュしても
It's like it's got
速度を止めずに
two
突進します
chainsaws attached.
そして向いている方向にチャージダッシュ。耐久性も
And pretty neat looking treads.
なぜかキャラ立ちがあるマシンたち。これが一つの魅力になっています。
Yeah, the variety in vehicles is nice,
ルール
Barry.
によっては壊れかけることがあります。実はこの時少しスピードアップしています。
They speed up when they're about to
撃退
break?
するにも有効かもしれま
That's
せ
a
ん
lot
ね
of risk versus reward. You want to take some damage to go faster?
前作ではメタナイトとデデデがかろうじて参加していましたがマシンを自由に選べませんでした。今回は自由に乗せ替えることができてよかったね。
Bro, Meta Knight didn't even have a machine. He just flew.
ライダーは他にもいます。
Whoa, who's in? Who's in? Who's in? Magalord? Uh-oh. He's referencing games he didn't make. Ah! We're breaking the conditioning. Gooey? Oh my god, Gooey's in. Whoa, wait, don't lick the ground now. Waddle Doo? Oh, dude, he's got beam abilities. Of course he does. Knuckle Joe is in? But does he have his voice from Smash Brothers? I don't think he does. Susie? Oh, I figured. That vehicle looks like it would belong to her. I have Robobot, but I've never played through
ライ
it.
ダーは軽さや大きさでマシンの性能に影響を与えます。
Yeah, to Smash intros.
同じワゴンスターでもカービィが乗ると小
This
さ
is
くなり
very interesting because, again, as I said earlier, there are allegations that Saku-rides does not care about Kirby games that he did not
イメー
direct.
ジ通りカービ
That
ィ
just
の方
like
が
just
加
flat
速
out
に立て
deboom
キ
stat.
リンに曲がれデデデの方は最高速度や攻撃力耐久力が上がります。しかし走行性能が変わるだけではありません。
I see some frame dips. Some performance dips there in multiplayer.
敵に近寄るだけで自動打撃。
Okay, automatic strike if you get
キャピ
close
ーは
near
帽
two
子が
enemies.
シールドになっていて打撃に少し耐え
Oh,
ます。
see, look, that's why you play Cappy. Look, dude, Cappy with the defense with Sandy King DD's
ライダー
hammer.
を探せると良いですね。もちろんコースやルールでも相性が生きると思います。だからエアライドではコースを選んでからマシンライダーを選ぶことになります。しかしライダーが選べるとなると気になること、コピー能力はカービィしか使えないのでは？
Yeah, can they use
カービィ
copy
シリーズ
abilities?
ですから敵キャラクターからさまざまなコピー能力を奪えます。それはカービィの1000倍特許。 他のライダーに対して有利というか楽しさに差が出すぎますよね。
I mean, that's how it worked in the original.
いろんなライダーがコピー能力を使えるようにしてしまいました。なんと全てのライダーにコピー防止付き。そこまでやるか。
This actually breaks the conventions of Kirby lore. In the GameCube one, like King Dedede and Meta Knight couldn't use copy abilities. Thank you, Dio does stream 16 months at tier 1 for 18 months. Will this game be meaningful and save the Switch 2, or does it suck ass like Donkey Kong Bonanza? Phil has already said yesterday that he has absolutely no interest. He's only gonna watch and talk about this if people ask for it. I don't care about Kirby. I'm gonna be honest. Kirby Souls ruined him. Steel Ball? I guess you could say it's a Steel Ball
プラズ
run.
マ能力はスティックをガチャガチャする必要がなくなりました。自動でパワーがたまります。プッシュで発射。コピー能力は単に攻撃するだけではなくスピードを上げるためのものもあります。コピーを持つ敵キ
Wait, is
ャラ
that
を捉え
Mecha
るには
Kirby from Return of Dreamland Deluxe?
つまりポンとボタンを押す。
Yeah, I was on the fence about this one, but I'm getting convinced watching Mr. Sakurai exhibit his autism.
コック川崎やオタまで捉えるなとちょっと特殊な人
See,
も
they
いま
don't
す。
suck him up, they just capture him. Well, I guess
コ
Gooey
ピー能力を
eats
持ってい
them.
ない相手を捉えたら星型弾にして打ち出します。なおコースを徘徊する敵キャラを倒すと
No one has
星を
Alpha
得て
Lead.
加速します。
Not even become a subject of discussion even once in his chat.
キャ
But
プ
thank
チ
you
ャーによ
again,
る
Dio,
星
for the
型弾
re-up.
やコピー能力などを駆使してガンガン倒すと良いでしょう。ルールによってはライダー単体で歩くこともあります。ここでしれっと新キャラを出しましたが
Starman is
Starman
here!
キノコのキャピーも含めてもともと雑魚的だけれどライダーはメジャーなキャラクターばかりではありません。個性重視で出場しています。
I like this celebration of the Kirby IP
気づいてくれる人
here.
が増えたらいいなと。とりあえず先にエアライド
It's like,
つまり
Smash
レースモードについて
Ultimates, everyone is
説明してお
here.
きましょう。
But if you limited it just to the
個性あふ
Kirby
れるマシ
series.
ンとライダーでゴールを競うものですね。最大参加人数は6人です。技術的にはもっと増やすことは可能なのですが適切に1位を競うのはこのぐらいがバランス良いと思うので絞っています。
So people complain about 24 races in Mario Kart. This might be the game for you after all.
勝ち抜く可能性も低くなったりしますから。
Oh, he's strong shaded Mario Kart here.
一周だけに絞って
Too many
遊んでみます
races lowers your
下のプレ
percentage,
イ
your
では画面用
statistical
意するかもし
chances
れま
of
せんか
winning.
ら画面から少し離れたり画面を小さくするのがおすすめです。海のコースダグウォーターを選んでみましょう。キャラモノのレースの海コースって青い海白い砂浜ラテンが流れていたりしてのどからリゾート風味になりがちですがこのカービィのエアライダーはそんなに甘くはないです。
I don't think DSP even knows it's getting a DLC update.
海の面行ってみます。海がいきなり割れてますけどね。わーすごい何が起こってんだろうなんてのんびりしてる
Look at Mr. Sakurai here. He's gonna
敵が
flex.
走
He's
った走行軌
sandbagging.
跡にはスタースリップというのがつきましてつまりこのキラキラしてる星ですけどそれを捉えることでスピードアップする
Oh, it's a catch-up mechanic.
また自身が敵キャラクターとかライバルを攻撃するとその分スピードアップすることができる。
Dude, this course
攻
looks
撃によって
amazing.
相手の足を
It's
引っ
like
張
something
る
you
と
see
いう
out of
のではなく
Wipeout.
て
Okay,
攻
new
撃によ
flying
って
over the water and shit.
自身をスピードアップするというそういう遊びなんですね。今カッター能力
You're part of the ocean, baby. You're Noah. Your torch lights the way.
は砂をドリフトで抜けて大砲
This is actually amazing.
そして大
What
渦
the?
そして
Infamous KS.
もう水の荒れ狂い
Yeah, we're
が
reacting
す
to
ご
the
いです
Kirby
ね
thing.
生きた水というコンセプトでこのコースを作って
You're doing great. Thank you for asking. Very impressed by this gameplay.
おホイールだこのホイールの上土スペシャルこれでどうかなこのまんま
So he submitted the proposal for this game in April of 2022. So he's had 3 years to work on this.
これ
I
は
was
気
looking
持
at
ち
some
のいいやつで
discussion
すね
forums
気
for
持ち
it.
のいいゲームですね
This will have been his longest dev cycle.
攻撃行動はいろいろあるけれど、それによ
Oh,
って
dude, the
スピー
Smash
ドアップを
style
してい
like
くという
victory.
遊びが見て取れたのではないかと思います。あと海の面ダイナミ
Yeah,
ック
but he
ですね。
spent longer making this than any Smash Brothers
音楽
game.
も含めてコースは密度
Pretty wild,
高くよく作られていると思います。同じようなところがあまりなく、くるくる展開が変わります。
Yes, your standard grassland environment. Whoa, cavernous corners. Hope you know how to turn. Yeah, it's level 1. Oh, look at that beautiful cavern there. What the? It's like that Electro Dome track in Mario Kart. It's called a road, it's called a rainbow road. Oh my god, look at this place! What the? Look at this! Look at this! Kino track right here. I love tracks that take place in autumn. This looks really good.
先頃のプレイでも使っていましたが、勝つために大事なテクニックをご紹介しておきます。まずはスタースリップ。
Wait, is this a
マシンは
remix?
星をまき散らかしながら走りますが、その星を得ることでスピードアップできます。つまり後続有利。ライバルが走った軌跡を捉えていきましょう。そしてライバルや敵キャラへの攻撃、ヒット時に出てくる星屑を受けてスピードアップできます。星屑は
Okay,
マシンの
yeah,
パ
so I
ワ
was
ーであ
right
る。
to, catch the mechanics
いろん
so
な
that
攻
you're not
撃
too
アク
far
ションができ
behind.
るゲームですが、先行者の邪魔をしたり足を引っ張ることが主体ではありません。やられた時のダメージリアクションも低めです。後ろにつくことにより、また攻撃
Kirby
により
just cooked the Mario Kart world. I guarantee you, if he plays this and it has online, he's not gonna have any more fun with this than he had with Mario Kart.
オンラインでフレンドではない誰かと遊んでる時には
Online
フィニ
confirmed.
ッシュ後さっさと次のセッションを探します。他の人の
Yeah, he would
ゴールを
complain
待
for
っている
different
必要がないので
reasons.
すね。次々と遊んでください。
Oh, you don't have to wait for CPUs to finish. Just go straight into the next match. Hey, Catsburg. Oh no, he wasn't even talking about CPUs there. He meant like other people, actual players. You don't have to wait for them. Whoa, that was like straight out of a JRPG. Yeah, I don't think he would, because he never played the original. I didn't play the original for very long, but I got the hang of it, sort of. He wouldn't understand the mechanics. He'd get upset, because it's not a conventional kart racer. If you're thinking of it as, oh my god, this is a great substitute for Mario Kart World, you would be, well, looking at what I've seen so far, half right. Whoa, Jade mode.
今作は前作より平均巡航速度が少し上がっていますから、ゲームスピードが速いと思ったらお試しくだ
Hey,
さい。
praise that son. I slept for 5 hours. What are you talking
エアライ
about?
ドは通常マシンを壊
I got my
すことは
shut-eye.
ないのですが、ルールでマシン破壊ありにもできます。
Retired.
It's gonna be a funny soundbite to clip.
シティトライアルを説明します。ここがメインディッシュ。ファンの方もこれを待っていたのではないかなと。前作はある程度の広さを持った
Yeah, the fans were really waiting for City Trial.
今回も箱庭空間であることは変わらないのですが、今回はなんと
It's an island.
空に浮かぶ島が舞台です。その名もスカイア。他のフィールドはありません。
スカイア。
人によっては長い付き合いになることでしょう。スカイアは限られた箱庭空間ですが、さまざまな場所があります。
Hey, Red Animator. Yeah, I just closed my eyes for a second. Oh, time to start the stream again. That's DSP after the day stream, before the night stream. He just closes his eyes for a second. Oh, I gotta boot up again. Whoa, you can go to Subway in this game? Can we get a footlong? And Wispy Woods is back. The Coliseum looks straight out of Fire Emblem. The Urban District. He's black!
ゲームの流れをざっくりご紹介します。
We're about to spend 20 minutes on City Trial.
マシンを見つけて乗り換え、あちこちに落ちているパワーアップを拾い集めます。制限時間は5分間。するとそのままスタジアムへ。尖ったマシンとさまざまな
Oh, I think I played this minigame when I played it. I played it on stream.
簡単に言うとこんなゲームですが、
Yeah, Smash Run was inspired by this mode.
前作は画面分割で4人プレイまで対応でしたが、今回は最大で
Up to 6? No way.
16人参加できるようになりました。
Oh, it's gotta be through online.
もちろんオンライン対応ですし、仲間とスイッチ2を持ち寄っても楽しめます。なおローカル通信の場合はプレイヤーは8人まで、 CP と含めて16人にはできます。対応人数が増えた分、フィールドは前作より広めになっています。
Makes sense. More players, bigger map.
できる人は増えましたが、
You know, wait, that's it. That's it. If DSP picks this up, it'll be like how DSP only played Knockout Mode in Mario Kart. He would only play City Trial. I don't think most people would begrudge him though, because City Trial is like, for some people, City Trial is the only thing they play in Kirby Air Ride.
スカイアの遊びについてゲームの流れとともに少し説明しておきます。まずライダーを1人選びます。マシンは最初ライトスターという小さいマシン固定で選べません。
Little baby
ライト
star.
スターは扱いやすいけど弱い。ゲームスタートしたらなるべく早くマシンを見つけて乗り換えてしまいましょう。誰も乗っていないマシンを空車と言います。ここで大事なこと、ボタンが1つ増えたという話をしました。
Yeah, why the hot swap?
空車に向けてスペシャルボタンを押すとマシンを降りずして直接乗り換えられます。ライトスターと自身のマシンが壊れかけている場合に限り、空車にただぶつかるだけでも乗り換えられます。前作はいちいち降りる必要があったので進歩したもんですね。
Yeah, this was kind of something I had to get used to playing City Trial.
また
Because you're so slow when you get off the machine.
そしてパワーアップを行います。パワーアップには種類があり、加速、最高速、旋回、効力、攻撃力、防御力など。
Now, Saru said he wasn't interested in this. He was pulling on it, being a little negative Nancy. I don't fucking care. I bet Arlo's gonna sweep for this. Do you think this is something that needs to be swept for? He was reacting, acting like this was a fucking Drag X Drive. Hey Kurono, how was my date with the femboy? Oh, it went very sumptuously. We had lots of hand holding went on afterward.
さまざまな箇所でマシンを乗り換えパワーアップを取って強化していきます。
Dingy!
フィールドではさまざまなイベントが起こります。
Wait, what's going on?
翻弄されたり
Giant Gordos?
大きく稼いだりとまちまち。その中で特に特徴的な新イベントをご紹介します。
I'm loving the music, dude.
デスマッチ。
There's gotta be Kirby remixes. I swear I heard a Kirby remix earlier. When is he gonna talk about the music? Let's go 2 minutes just on the music. 5-minute music segment.
もちろん参加しないのも手です。早く入るとスタートまでの待ち時間にパワーアップをもらい続けられます。ショートレースの場合、スタート地点に入った人でフィールドの一部を区切った街中レースが始まります。なお、部外者から見るとレース参加者はゴースト化しており干渉できません。レースが終
The
わった
map
ら
is so big, you can have races within the map.
デスマッチの場合、スタート地点に入った人同士でバトルします。 もちろんバトル寄りの性能にしていた人がいる。飛行系のマシンは普段
Man,
重量
the
が
character
高い
doesn't have
で
a
すが
chance.
耐久性は低いのでご注意。
Yeah, Megalore was revealed earlier.
参加した方が結果的にパワーアップしやすいかも。
A lot more characters in this one.
一回倒されるとデスマッチから退場しますが、
ASCP
マシンは壊れません。耐久力は回復し、フィールド探索再開です。こちらも報酬パワーアップをもらえるので、ほとんど結果を出せなくとも参加した方が有利かと思います。多分ボスが出現するイベントもあります。
Cracko!
例えば
This guy fucking hates Kirby.
ダイナブレードも前作から続けて
Hey,
登場で
Dyna
す。
plays back. Any bosses from games you didn't create? Oh no! Waddle Dee! Run away! Nah, he doesn't even need an excuse. He just said this shit doesn't interest him. I don't know what he means by that, though. The power-ups are stronger in this event. Hit him in the eye! Get him in the eye!
「ところでパワーアップはあれだけ取れば良いというわけではありません。競技種によっては操作しにくくならない程度に抑えた方が良い場合もあるので、マシンと合わせて目指すイメージに合うようにしてみましょう。最高速度を高めようとすると軽量化により防御力が減るなど反力がかかる可能性もあります。そうこうしてフィールドを走り回っているうちに5分の制限時間がやってきます。そして仕上がったマシンの性能を確認しつつ全員スタジアムに流れます。めちゃくちゃ速い。飛行なら負けない。バトルでダントツ。小回り重視など仕上がったマシンの特性をよく見ておきましょう。5分のフィールド戦の後、決戦の舞台スタジアム
Nintendo
を
in their
一
right
部ご紹
mind
介しま
released
しょ
two
う。
racing games as their launch title. Make it make sense. Whoa, Kirby Melee? Could just go to town on all the Bronto birds. Yeah, speaking of remixes, we got one here. Drag race!
3, 2, 1.
That kind of drag. Mr. Pun, will Seru change his mind? No. I'm gonna maintain that Seru's gonna be a hater about this still. I know, I just don't fucking care. Oh, this one's gonna be chaotic. We'll skydive. Bro, I'm gonna be terrible in all of these. Gourmet race. Yeah, this one you would want better handling. So that you don't miss
はあ、い
anything.
ろんな競技種があるんですね。もちろん育てたマシンに有利不利が生まれます。基本的にはスタジアム種は多くの中からランダムで選ばれます。まず16人参加ということは1位になる可能性は16分の1しかないということになりますよね。中には100人で対戦をするようなゲームもあるので、
Oh,
気にしない
Fortnite
でいいの
shade.
かもしれないけれど、あんまり勝ち目がないのも厳しい。それにせっかく育てたマシンがスタジアムのランダムによって勝ち目が一切ないというのもそのいい加減さが面白さかなと。アバウトで適当だからこその良さもあります。まあしかしどんなマシンでもある程度奮戦できそうな手を考えました。今回はスタジアム種をランダムで出てくる
Okay.
4つの中から選べるようにしました。 マシンやパワーアップの方向性などに応じて好きなスタジアムを選んでください。
Even shows you which ones would be
スタジ
recommended
ア
for
ム
the
の
machine
傾
you
向
created.
はばらつくようにしています。成長結果などによりおすすめマークがついているので迷ったらここに入りましょう。16人の参加者は同じく提示された4つのスタジアムのどこかに入ることになりますが、
Like the little icons for the
どこに
characters
誰が
here.
入ったのかはスタ
Just
ー
like
ト
in
するまで
Smash.
分からず、ここから駆け引きが始まっています。自分が飛行型マシンだからと飛行系競技を選ぶのも手ですが、誰かがより突出した飛行マシンを完成させていたと見たら対戦を避けてスピード系や障害物系に行くのもありですね。もちろんその裏を書いて突出した飛行マシンが飛行競技ではなく
That's just
スピード競技に
mind
入
games
るのもありです。なるほど、これは面白いですね。
なるほど。
ではシティトライアルを CP 相手にワンプレイしてみましょう。 CP を11人で12人戦で試してみます。とにかく毎回展開がコロコロ変わるので取れ高が高いものになると良いのですけれども、観光重視で行ってきます。
Whoa, buddy, here we
はい、
go.
始めます。
Gameplay
最初のライトスター
demonstration.
は弱いのでよく見て近くの
Look
マ
at this
シンに
game
乗
right
り換え
here.
を行う必要がありますね。ウィングスターあるからそれ乗り換えて、乗り換えは簡単で Y ボタンをポンと押すだけで、すぐにできます。最初のライトスターだったら特にボタンを押さずして、ぶつかるだけで乗り換えることができます。そして当面はコンテナを見つけて、それを破壊して中身を得るというのがいいですね。こう野良で落ちてるようなものも見つけつつ、あ、そこにコンテナイベントが起こるんですけど、今空を飛びやすくなった
Whoa, I
飛び
need
やすくなったから
banana,
これが
tasty banana.
結構初期能力なのに上の方まで行けそうですね。なかなかいいかもしれない。
Oh, rough landing.
ちょっと地下街とか
What? What says you're not even good at your own game?
地下の氷がありますね。うわ、浮いてしまう。なかなか浮いてしまうので、まあまあ邪魔な時ありますけど、良いことも悪いことも起こるのがいい。
That's what I like about Sakurai. You know, the other announcers during the directs, you know, they're fine. They're alright, I suppose. But Sakurai, you know, he's not just a spokesperson. He actually works on the games that he talks about. He's a quickly personality to boot.
ついでにこういう環状線も紹介しておきますけれども、駅をつなぐ環状線がこうやってあるんです
Until Dot went into each aspect of the game and how they naturally feed into the gameplay loop. Yep, that's kind of Sakurai's MO.
左の方ですね、赤い線になって途中下車ができるというような要素もあります。お、レアコンテナ珍しい。
Like they really considered how to, you know, maintain the charm and appeal of the original air ride while appealing to a wider demographic here.
めちゃくちゃ不利だから、ここはワゴンスターに乗り換えておきますね。
A lot of different catch-up mechanics for people who, you know, are inexperienced, didn't play the original, which would be a shitload of people. It was on the fucking GameCube for crying out loud.
この中に入場
I
して
guarantee you people are gonna go in expecting this to be like Mario Kart, and they're gonna get
相手を
washed.
倒した時の報酬と、自分の順位による報酬の2つがあります。まあだからとにかく
Everyone else just walks in, shows the game, and leaves. This guy showed us a shebang. Well, like the other directs, like
そして、
your other directs aren't hosted by the devs. This guy is the developer. He's both your top banana at the company, and he actually makes the games.
というような2人目ラッキー。結構ここで3人目4人目
He's the Kojima of his company.
うわーこれ儲かりすぎでは。とどめちょっと強いんじゃないの。すんごい儲かってた。儲かったおかげでだいぶスピードも速くなってまいりました。1位ですって。そうだな、ここでウィングスターに
I like the look of the wagon vehicle, like for laughs.
だいぶ
But it said it couldn't turn. I don't know how I feel about that.
奥に飛びますね。これはなかなか火山が見えますけど、火山の中にも入りま
Yeah,
すが、
his MO is a lot of showing and not telling.
ここ闘技場ですね。
Well, he is telling you about the game, but he's also showing it to you as he tells you about it. So it's like he's showing and
上
telling,
に何かぶつかったけれど、
letting the game
とりあえず今のは
speak for
気にしない
itself
とこう
while also speaking for the game.
さて
But yeah, you can
そ
tell
ろそろ時間も
his
少なくなった
passion.
ので身の振り
passion
方を
over
考えなけ
paycheck.
ればいけないです、身の振り方っていうのはどういうスタジアムが出てくることを想定してどういうマシンに乗るかってことですね。
Oh, giant Gordos.
これはゴルドーが降ってきた。なんだろうこの悪夢のような光景は。でも自分は飛べるからね、みんな頑張って。ああ、こんなに
You're flying off the map, buddy.
すごいゲーム。
Whoa,
なんでしょうね、
すごいゲーム
空飛ぶ
です。
島がこんなたくさんのトゲトゲウニウニに支配されるっていうゲームってあんま
And
り
here's
な
the
いで
thing,
すよね。
something like this, like an extended gameplay demonstration, is necessary because people aren't used to this game. Like I said earlier, like not everyone played the original, and you really
降車で
gotta
きます。降りられる。
reintroduce it to the masses.
だから
This was a good idea.
降りたりしたらすぐに、マシンを乗り換えたりする方がいいと思います。そして身の振り方は決まりました。もう
Yeah, you can tell this dude has a
飛
passion
行能
for
力が高い
games.
から飛行の
Yeah, passion over paycheck.
攻めるということにしようかな。
All these smiles, it's because he doesn't have to work on Smash anymore.
4, 3, 2, 1, time!
おしまい。
Damn, he had a whole YouTube channel about like making games and his experiences in the game
飛
industry.
行13、そして加
His
速も
passion is through
12。
the roof.
やっぱり飛行で攻めるべきですかね。重たさも上がってるので、反面
He had to
防
stop
御
work
力と
on
か
his
少しずつ
YouTube
上が
channel,
ってくる。
unfortunately, to work on this
だから
game.
何でもいけるな。何でもいける
Oh,
中
let's
で
do a
こう
drag
いうのが
race.
出てきましたけど、やっぱりおすすめに準ずるべきかなというわけでポイントストライクに。これ2回のチャレンジで、より高い得点を取った人が勝ちという。
DSP thinks his setup is better than Mr. Saku-rides.
よしよし。見ての通り。
I'm being honest, Mr. Sakurai. You know, take no offense, but like, you got a dumb setup, man. What's with the dollar store shit in the background? Like, what is that?
必要ですね。他の人たちの様子を見てみようかしら。
Where's your RGB lights, man?
また客を狙う。
Feels pretty bummy, to be
先
honest.
に取られ、まずいねこのタイミング。危ない。
Hey, you got it.
今ギリでしたけど、ほらギリだった。
Nice IKEA shelf you got there, Mr. Sakurai.
はい、1位。はい、お疲れ様でした。
Oh, of course he got first place. It'd be embarrassing if he
落
didn't.
城が、ライトスターに乗ってますね。これは
Knuckle was playing on
ス
hard
タジアム
mode.
に入る前にマシンが壊されたりなかったりするとライトスターに戻されちゃうという
Oh,
こと
okay,
に
he
なる
just
の
lost his
で気を
machine.
つけましょうということで、このゲーム面白いな。
Yeah, Phil won't understand the appeal of this if he chooses to watch it. He'll just think it's 45 minutes of
とこ
waste
ろ
of
で
his
アイ
time.
テムについての新要素。アイテムは
I guess if you like the game, that's fun that you got that like extended gameplay, but like who cares?
コピー能力は
Okay, you can hold an item in reserve.
ストックできませんが、アイテムはストックに入り空きが出たら自動的に戻ってきます。ただし使いかけの状態で戻るのでご注意。半分使っていたら半分なくなっています。ほぼ切れている場合はストックされずに消滅します。
Whoa, Gordo.
スタジアムについて、たまにスタジアムが16人全員で一つに統一されることもあります。前作と同じルールということになりますが、この場合スタジアム選択はなしです。コース開始前に予告がある場合といきなり全員一緒になる場合があります。予告がある場合、そのスタジアムに有利そうなマシンはみんな欲しがりますから、それも駆け引き。フィールド時、アイテムの予言の書やアナウンスでスタジアム種を教えてくれることもありますが、
The
ア
prediction
ナウン
codex
スはたまに偽情報を混ぜてくるからご注意。
False
今
information.
回はよーく見ると偽情報を見破れるかも。
Wins.
なお、一つのスタジアムには8人まで入場できます。 人気が集中して同じスタジアムに8人以上が入
Everything
る
is a
と
fucking
自動
mind
的に
game.
2組に仕分けられます。そこで疑問が、たまたま1人だけのスタジアムになったらどうなるのでしょう。
Oh.
あなたに敵はいなかった大勝利です。
Massive win.
一応その後、その時のライバルという性能を持った CP と遊ぶこともできます。これに勝っても負けても優勝になりますけれども、オンラインで
Oh, it's like a fucking victory lap.
自身が終わったらさっさと次のセッションにつなぐのはエアライドと同じです。好きなだけ遊んでやってください。
I'm loving that. How quick and easy it is to get into the next
参加人
match.
数が少ない時の対戦時は投票によってスタジアムを抽選することもできます。前作同様完全ランダムにもできますのでルール
A
を
lot
見
of
てみてくだ
customization
さい。
too, just like in Smash.
スタジアムは同じ種類でもバリエーションがある場合があります。
Yeah, it reminds me of Jay Frosty when they tried to make Mario Tennis into a fighting game.
ファンに長年愛された
He turned a racing game into a fighting game.
新作を遊べるようになりました。令和ですけれど、ぜひお楽しみください。
He's old. Yeah. Talk about music. Is item bounce back? No way item bounces back. But they regret ever making that track.
オープニングで少し流れていましたが、今回メインテーマがあります。マシンと共にある喜びをストレートに歌った歌です。
What VTuber is singing this?
いくつかのコースの曲とともに任天堂ミュージックで
All is coming out
すぐに公開
today.
されますので、
The music's coming out today. That means the game's out. The game's out today. Game's out today. Game's out today. Game's out today. Here it is. Game is
単なる
out
コミ
right
カルレースゲームでは
now.
ないことは伝わりましたでしょうか。元のゲームは20年以上前のものですが、古さを感じさせず斬新な、しかも他のゲームでは楽しめない遊びがあると思います。今回の番組はこれで区切りですが、紹介しきれていないことが
Yeah,
まだま
like
だ
the
ありま
release
す。
date, the
いず
price.
れさらに魅力を伝えたいと思いますので、ご期待いただければと思います。それでは
Release date. It's out now. Oh, I'm not feeling good. If he closed out without teasing release date, or no, we're not getting a release date. Or if we get a release date, it won't be today. No shadow drop. No, we're supposed to ruin the night stream. September, October, November. Today, it's out now. What? Story mode? What? What the? New OC? No, isn't that, fuck, I didn't play the game that guy came from. I recognize the design, though. November 20th, okay. So there's gonna be some kind of, campaign mode similar to World of Light from Ultimate. Yeah, I'm impressed. I was on the fence about picking that up for sure. I will definitely pick that up now. Is this the holiday title? I think we saw enough for me to be convinced that is the holiday title. So Arlo got rocked. Arlo thought there was going to be one more secret hidden game that they hadn't announced yet that was going to be the holiday release. No, this was the holiday title. I guess Arlo just needed some convincing that this was going to be the holiday release. You know, here's the thing. He didn't play the original, so I guess he thought this would just be some wacky racing game. He was wrong. This is interesting, though. Let me, we'll just have this playing as B-roll. That was a very good presentation. Like, Arlo and Phil didn't play the original. Like I said earlier, I didn't play much of the original. I was familiar with the game going in. But I was curious to see, like, what could you possibly add to it to, like, refine it for the modern era, while also keeping it fresh and innovative for people who played the original already. And I think they did a good job here. First of all the new racers. We got some new racists in the roster. Chef Kawasaki, big fucking ups. Classic. Cappy, classic. Magalore, classic. big reveal here for me is Sakurai referencing Kirby games that he didn't direct. Because for a long time, in the Smash community, there were rumors that Sakurai had like a bias against Kirby games that he did not direct. And that basically means every Kirby game after Kirby Superstar, that's when he stopped having active development with the franchise. And then Kirby Air Ride was like the final Kirby game in which he had any involvement. But when it came to Smash Brothers, when it came to like Kirby getting any kind of representation, Sakurai kind of veered away from referencing Kirby games after Superstar. As far as like music goes, you would have tracks from some of the later games, but you wouldn't get deep cut references to those games outside of like Kirby's Final Smash being the Ultra Sword from Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Or I guess basically Return to Dreamland. Yeah, this is definitely a pickup. Here's the thing. When they announced this, I don't think a lot of people were convinced because if you played the original, it's a fun game, but it's not like it is a fun banger game. But like relative, when you look at it as an overall package relative to other games on the system, it's very much like a pickup, a game that's fun to pick up, play with your friends, but it needs that system seller energy, that holiday title system seller energy. So when it was announced as just a CG trailer, I don't think a lot of people were convinced that that was going to be the holiday game, even though it was one of the final reveals. It came right before Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's how much confidence they had in the game. So I think that was the issue. People who played the original were probably super excited for it, but they probably did not know that this was going to be holiday title energy. And then the people who never played it will be like, "Oh, this is just a Kirby kart racer. Lame. Where's the big reveal at, Nintendo?" But just that release date alone, this is the holiday title. This is what they want you to pick up come Christmas time. And I think they showed enough here to convince me that, yeah, it is system seller energy. Thing is, there's been a lot of crowing about, like, what's the holiday title gonna be? Oh, is there some secret game they haven't announced yet? There's no way what they've announced so far is it. But you have the new console out. People are gonna pick up the console. Probably the first game they're gonna pick up is Mario Kart. The holiday title is Mario Kart, in a way. One way or another, you're gonna pick up your Switch 2 in November, you're gonna pick up Mario Kart, or you're gonna pick up Kirby. I don't know about System Seller, but it looks great. Yeah, okay, maybe I'm gassing it up a little bit, gilding Natalie a little bit by saying System Seller. But it needs that aura and presentation, even if in practicality it doesn't reach that level. It just needs the aura of a system seller, of like a big banger title with a lot of passion put into it that you can tell they worked on for a long time. I think when this announced and they didn't put a price on it or a release date, I feel like it came off with the energy. It left the impression that it would be a smaller title. I saw some speculation going in too that, this is why I said, oh, they're gonna shadow drop it. Because there was an impression going in with that initial reveal trailer a few months ago that, oh, this will be a smaller title. Sakurai's working on this in between the two Smash games to give him like some sort of break from Smash. Oh, this will be like a $20 eShop release. Oh, what if this is a sub-game within the next Smash game? But no. He's had 3 years to cook this up. 3 years! It's his longest dev cycle ever, longer than any Smash Brothers development cycle. This has shit under the hood. And there's so much we hadn't seen, like that campaign mode. That'll probably get talked about more in the next General Direct. But overall, I feel like this was necessary. Because there's a lot of... He was right. He was right at the beginning. I was wondering going in, why is this 45 minutes long? Because you had Mario Kart, you had Donkey Kong. Those games both got directs. But their directs were only 15 minutes long. And you hear this shit's gonna be 45 minutes, and it's like, wow. It's a Kirby racing game with a fun little side mode called City Trial. What could you possibly have to talk about for 45 minutes? Well, first of all, I had neglected to remember Sakurai's raging autism over here, describing every single facet about the fucking game. But, second of all, it's a proof of concept. You gotta prove to your audience that this is a game that's gonna be worth picking up. First of all, because of the misconceptions around the game, people just look at that trailer, that initial trailer. They look at they look at everyone else who played the original game, getting excited about this, and they think, oh, well, this seems to be like a fun little Kirby racing game, and that's all that they'll know about it. This is the problem. They'll dismiss it as just a Kirby racing game. So I think the point of this was to reintroduce the gameplay to people who are either not familiar with it, or they played it but had fallen off of it, or people just with those misconceptions. Either introduce or reintroduce the gameplay concepts and get people informed about what the game actually is, because it's not just Mario Kart. I think if you're burnt out of Mario Kart World, you could probably pick this up, and it might be something more your speed. But to say that it's like a replacement or just a flat-out substitute for Mario Kart, I don't think is entirely accurate. This game and Mario Kart are aiming for different kind of, not necessarily audiences, but they're aiming for different things. Yeah, he wants to sell it. I play it too. And it's coming for someone that, like, I played a very small bit of the original, and I got the hang of it kinda, but I fucking sucked ass in it. And then it comes with online too, online combos. Fuck yeah. But yeah, I'm very curious to see what Phil's gonna think about it now. Because that was a good showing. I don't know what he could possibly have to say that would be negative, other than, oh, I just don't care, I'm not interested. But you better be fucking interested if they show him this. So if I remember correctly, Pokemon is the October game, Kirby is now the November game. Got Hyrule Warriors and Metroid left. Kirby DLC is coming out next week, which I will play. I will play the Kirby and Forgotten Land DLC. It should be August 28th. I mean, Metroid has to be the September game, right? Feels like that game's been in development forever. You think Metroid would get the release date revealed before Kirby? And I would say Hyrule Warriors will probably be in December. Yeah, because they like to go on that one game per month principle, which I agree with. One game per month, so you spread out your first party releases. You don't spam them all at once, like DSP wanted DK to come out on the same day as Mario Kart. They just sold Mario Kart, and people hated it, and now we get another racer. Dude, where's Smash? Phil would not say, dude, where's Smash? He would not say that. Yeah, Metroid has to be September or December. I just think, if it's September, like, why are we stalling on the announcement? Rumor has it, development is on thin ice. They're sailing some troubled waters here. Hyrule Warriors in January, they never said 2005. 2005, but winter. None of the games they announced at the initial direct were set for 2026, though. I'm pretty sure they said all the directs were, all the games revealed would be 2025. Development for Metroid restarted yet again. Yeah, if Metroid is not in September, there would be nothing for September, so something is going to come out in September. There's nothing that we know about right now that is set for September. Metroid must be in December. Metroid ends up being the title, like that's releasing near Christmas. September is Splatoon Raiders dinger. We know. What do you mean? We know even less about Splatoon Raiders than Metroid. Now, Splatoon Raiders, that was the one they had made no promises about releasing this year. That wouldn't make any sense to me. Yeah, it's getting kind of close for a September announcement. It's not. I'm not saying like there's not a precedent for it. When they did the Mario 35th anniversary direct, they announced 3D All Stars 2 weeks before it released. So I'm not saying there's not a precedent for that shit happening, where it's just like they announce something and it's like, oh, if in a few weeks you can play it. Like that could still happen. Actually, yeah, you know. Speaking on that, isn't September around the time they do the Mario anniversary stuff? 40th anniversary Mario Direct? Oh, I kind of just I may have just filled in the answer for myself. September 40th anniversary Mario Direct. Get the Mario All-Stars 2 collection announcement for 2D Mario games. It's out in 2 weeks, and then you have Pokemon in October, Kirby in November, and then Metroid in December. Gotta stall out Metroid because apparently the devs are having trouble. And then I guess Hyrule Warriors in January. Yeah, that would make sense. That would fill in all the gaps because we don't know about what's coming out in September. And if I'm not mistaken, I guess I'll look it up. Mario Brothers Anniversary is in September. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, yeah. September will be some Mario stuff. Guarantee it. Lock it in. Big fat, big dick dingus prediction. 3D All-Stars, Mario Galaxy 2, and 3D Land. Put in Galaxy 2, 3D Land, and Super Mario 64 DS. Or, the rumor is the 2D Mario collection, where it's New Super Mario Bros. DS, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and New Super Mario Bros. 2 3DS. I would play either one. I'd stream either one. Because I've never streamed the New Super Mario Bros. Games. And I've never played Galaxy 2. I never did! I played through 3D Land. I still own it. It's business related, I still own it. But of course I can't stream 3DS games easily. I've never played Mario 64 DS. I played the mini games that are included in it with friends on the bus once upon a time, but I never played the the actual game. 3D World is very good in 3D Land. Yeah, both 3D World and 3D Land I have played. It's just Galaxy 2 is the only 3D Mario I have not played. My nieces had a DS and they had New Super Mario Bros. DS, so I did play through it in like a single day. My cousins had New Super Mario Bros. Wii, so I played a little bit of that one, but we never finished it. And then I unfortunately played through all of New Super Mario Bros. 2. It was a very okay game. It was like peak average Mario. It was like the apex kind of alright era of Mario. Oh, Wii came with your red Wii? Oh, you had the red and black model. The one with the toilet lid, right? Never played Galaxy 2 either. One day though. It feels like it's a no-brainer to remaster that one. It was left out of the initial 3D All-Stars collection. Like, what are we waiting for here, bud? We gotta wait 5 years for the next anniversary to get that one ported. Didn't that one not have online or something? New Super Mario Brothers? No, it did not. Hey JC, Dongus refuses to play 3D World until Fred stops being dead again. Yeah, where's Blooper at? Blooper promised me the 3D World collab of the century. Dude, at this rate, I'm probably gonna play that with Sangers before I play it with Blooper. Oh, you meant the Red and Black Wii. Yeah, that one had, I believe, no online capabilities, and it removed the GameCube functionality. I might be wrong on the online part, but it did remove the GameCube functionality for sure. Or they bring back Mario 35 as Mario 40 with more levels. Seru would pog out. He would like come. He would come on stream visually. Like head thrown back, mouth agape, eyes bugged out, he would just coom. I liked Mario 35 for what little of it that I played. And I don't think that game should have been limited either. I think they should have made that a you know, either extend the window to play it, or just don't make it limited in the first place. '25th anniversary Mario one, the pure. Oh, you're okay. I know which one you're talking about now. I thought you meant the red and black one that worked as like it worked like a sandwich press. The sandwich press Wii. Nah, the all red Wii that they did for the, I guess at the time, yeah, 25th anniversary, the red Wii. Well, F-Zero is still available, but yeah, it's a chance that that could go offline too. And Tetris is still available. Pac-Man went down. You can't play the Pac-Man one anymore. I streamed that for a very tiny bit when it came out. This course right here, this one and the Autumn course, those were the ones where I'm like, oh, buddy. Very good job with the courses in this game. I like the characters, I like the machines, I like the courses, I like the modes. I just wish he had gone a little bit more in depth on whatever that campaign mode was, but obviously they're saving that for the next General Direct. And the music, like what's going on with the music? How many remixes we're gonna have? Red and Black Wii was called the Wii Mini. No internet, no SD card, no component cable support, no GameCube. Wow! You cut a lot of shit out of it to make it. What I imagine that model launched at like $99.99 or something cheap. And if I recall, that model released like right as the Wii U came out. You can really see the Smash DNA here with the victory sequences and the victory music. Wonder what online discussion is going to be like for this Direct. I can't imagine too many people have complaints. I was taking a little peek, a little look here, look listen at the 4chan thread. Over 1,000 posts. 1,000 posts! What? Nintendo won. Nintendo saved the day. The Switch 2 is saved! Of course, brother, what we are really waiting for is the Arlo React. Yup, the Arlo discussion video. I'm sure Arlo's gonna restream this. Or well, I'm sure he already did. Let's see, is Arlo still babbling about this? Let's hit up the sub box here. Oh yeah, he's done. He clocked out fast. He had nothing to say. No! He wasn't impressed. He hated it. No! Now, we're gonna get a Nothing Burger video up to watch tonight. New Pokemon Direct on the 21st. It's not a Pokemon Direct. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Arlo. Arlo sucks. I think tonight I'll do Jack 3. We'll finish the story, and then once I start collecting orbs and doing the post game stuff, then we'll see Arlo's big reaction. Yeah, that looks whack. It looks like some cringe crossover of the century shit. That ain't gonna be nothing. Yeah, overall, my thoughts on this, you know, they blew me away. I kneel, Mr. Sakurai. I will never underestimate you ever again. I'm putting my money down. But the real question is, chat, how much is it? How much is it? What's the MSRP? How much is it? Is this on GameStop? Can I order it on GameStop.com already? Kirby Air Riders. It's just a big fat coming soon. Coming soon, no price. $80! That's how you get this shit over Mario Kart. You make it $70. Oh, it's okay, 70. No, for DSP, it's always about the value proposition. So you give him a game like this, you know, it might be more fun than Mario Kart, but he's gonna look at it like, he's gonna look at the content package. Oh, it's only 5 courses, huh? In 2025, there's only 5 courses? There's only 10 characters? There's only 15 machines that you can ride on? Who fucking cares? Only 2 modes? Who cares? Like, there's no value for your dollar here. This fucking sucks. I don't think he'll play this. I don't think he would not be able to appreciate a game like this. The controls would confuse him. He never played the OG. He wouldn't turn on any sort of casual helper mode. Like, just look at all the mechanics he autistically described on this direct. I don't think this would appeal to Phil. If he did play it, I could see him doing 1 online session a week, just like Mario Kart. And I think he would exclusively play City Trial. He would not play regular races. Now, to be fair, this is how people who play the original Kirby Air Ride play Kirby Air Ride. They don't care about the races either. Yeah, the simple controls would work against him. But ultimately, just as Anne says, I do not foresee him playing this game. There's not a reason for him to be excited about a game like this. He does not have a deep connection with the Kirby franchise of games. Whoa, $70 up for pre-order? So it's not a smaller title. Again, I feel like the initial trailer gave the impression that it would be some kind of smaller release. I didn't walk away with that feeling, but other people did. It was nice to get that confirmation. It's a big boy, big budget holiday title release there. It's almost hard to believe he wasted so much of his life on the fighting game community, considering they hate him so much. He could have been playing Kirby Air Ride. He could have been playing literally any 6th generation banker title. That's gonna be a weird sell, TBH. I mean, 70 is the new standard price. It used to be, on Switch 1, it would be $50 for the budget titles, like WarioWare, $60 as the standard, and then $70 for something like Tears of the Kingdom. On Switch 2, it's $70 is now the standard, $80 for the real big budget, big boy games like Mario Kart. Yeah, 70 is a new price for smaller games, and 80 is the standard in this new world. No, 80 is not the standard. You're scamming. That's not true. People gotta appreciate that wheelchair game. Now, that wheelchair game is 20 bucks, 20 buckarooskies. And some people would still insist that's too high of an asking price. Like me, I would insist that's too high of an asking price for a game like that. But if you missed the stream last night, after that collab of the century I had with that Canuck, we did some catch up with Arlo. Watched the video in which Arlo swept for the wheelchair basketball Jade game. He swept for it. He said the game grew on him, but he's never gonna play it again. Oh yeah, but the weird sell comes from the fact that they just did a racing game, so you have to convince the public to purchase another one, especially after the semi-mixed reception of Mario Kart World. Well, again, that's what I said earlier. That's the whole point of this direct. It's about correcting the misconceptions. Because on the surface, you could say, oh, it's just, you know, it's another wacky, colorful kart racer. Didn't we just have Mario Kart? I think this direct did a good job. Like, if you truly, truly care. Now, is the average normie who's just going to conflate the two going to be convinced? Are they going to care enough to be convinced that this isn't Mario Kart? Probably not. But anyone willing to do more than a scintillating cursory research would probably be convinced by this direct that it's more than just another crazy kart racer starring a colorful cartoon character. Isn't it an odd choice? Probably, like, again, on the face of it, fucking Sakurai pointed that out in the intro of the Direct. He said the president of Nintendo came up to him on his hands and knees and begged him for a Kirby Air Rider sequel. And he was like, but aren't you guys putting out Mario Kart? But that just goes to show, even the Nintendo executives know that Kirby Air Ride is just a different experience with Mario Kart. The stuff that we saw is not something that you can do in Mario Kart. Like, Mario Kart doesn't have City Trial. Feels like they should have been a few months away from Mario Kart because normies don't know this. Well, I mean, no, it's November, like at the ass end of the year. You know, Mario Kart will be, you know, a couple months old by the time that drops. I'm not too worried about it. Because it's like saying, oh, okay, we gotta wait like well, what's the wait then? Like, how long do you have to wait before you release another racing game? Because that's the argument that they make when they say, oh, we can't do F-Zero anymore because we already have Mario Kart. But, like, that's not... You know, Mario Kart's not a replacement for F-Zero. You know, both of those IPs existed back in the day. They had no problem releasing F-Zero the same year as Mario Kart 64. True, but in their mind, seeing an announcement now is basically like it being released now. You keep it too close in a news cycle. But this might work to its advantage. You saw all the comparisons people were making to Mario Kart in the chat during that segment. Sure, Mario Kart is out now, but we know how the player base feels about Mario Kart. At the same time, you say that this might work against the game for like marketing. But maybe it also works to its advantage, because the people who play Mario Kart World certainly seem to have a lot to say about Mario Kart World. So even though I had said that, like, this game shouldn't be an effective replacement or substitute for Mario Kart, you could have a case where people tired with Mario Kart, people worn out on Mario Kart, looking for an alternative racing-style game to play. Something that challenges them a little bit more, with some more deeper, more refined mechanics and modes. They pick up a game like this, and they wonder why. Seru says, man, this game looks good. Yeah, you fucking downer piece of shit. You got felted. You thought this shit would be like 20 bucks or something. Man, dingus. I don't know, man. I don't know how... I didn't care about Kirby Air Ride on GameCube. Like, I just didn't give a fuck about it. This game's gonna be trash. I don't know, dingus. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for Switch 2? Like, is this game gonna sell Switch 2s? I don't know. Yeah, can we call out Seru? This guy was being like a big downer about this game from the announcement, so I don't want to hear anything from Seru about like, oh, this game looks awesome now. Like, oh, I was totally wrong about this game. It's a Masahiro Sakurai game. You knew this shit would have been cooking from day one. You didn't trust in Sakurai? Question mark. Kirby Kino as well. Look how he sweeps it up. If you were in his stream yesterday, this guy was pooing on the game. He was like, I don't know, dingus. So I just don't give a fuck. He said, dude, Seru said if Arlo likes this, then he's sweeping for Nintendo, as if to suggest that this game was gonna be bad. What sweeping needs to be done here? You just said the game is great and it looks Kino. Absolutely should not be compared. It's just not going to happen. I don't know. I can hear the certain creators now and their takes. I don't care to hear the Arlo take. Let's get that out of the way. You think Arlo's going to say this is too much like Mario Kart? I don't think he's that dumb. That's the Phil take. It's not $80, it's $70, according to what I've been told. I guess that's the hurdle, right? Is that a game like this on the GameCube, a smaller title, smaller release, you know, packed with content, but not packed with content so much as packed with replay value. Packed with a lot of replay value. You pick up and play with your friends. Smaller title. Did you know the original Kirby Air Ride took Sakurai only 3 months and a half to develop? Only 3 months and a half to develop and release the game. So a game that, like, you know, he made in a very short amount of time, and then he just released it. So a game like that absolutely would have been a budget release back in the day. So it's about, again, I know this is going to be annoying, because this game will have a lot of replay value. It's got online, for crying out loud. But now the discussion is going to be, what's your value proposition here? Is there a bang for your buck? How far is your dollar stretched for $70? Is this a game that you'll play for $70? Whoa, buddy. And I don't know if it's right necessarily to look at that. But as a holiday title, the $70 holiday title that's intended to get people interested in the system as an exclusive, I suppose it's a fair argument to make. Hey, Halligan. Yeah, 6-player races. I think he kind of, well, maybe not intentional, but a little bit of shade at Mario Kart World, saying that, oh, if there's more racers in the race, you have a less statistical probability of winning. I think 6 is a good balance for a game of like this. Could they have had more racers? Yes. The original only had 4 racers for the race part, but 6 racers for the standard racers, and then 16 racers for the city trial. I think that's pretty nice. Like if you want more competition, just play city trial. How was the reveal? Very impressed. Very impressed so far. What I've seen, we're looking at a 8 to 9 out of 10 experience. Going off the ding radar, the dingus radar is looking like a very strong 8 to 9 out of 10. Yeah, super polished. I was saying it during the actual React, but Sakurai has spent 3 years working on this. It's his longest dev cycle. He's been working on this since April of 2022, and you can tell, it looks like it's been in development for that long. I know Sakurai technically isn't a Nintendo employee. He's officially a contractor. But for some reason, I feel like we'll never see Sakurai working on a PlayStation or Xbox or a PC game. So, effectively, he is kind of a Nintendo employee in practice. But yeah, it's got that Nintendo level of sheen with that Sakurai pizzazz in terms of the menu, the stylized menus that we all come to know and love from Sakurai. Apparently, it's his wife that designs the menus for his game. Just the production value for the specific Direct too reminds me of his YouTube channel videos. Yeah, like even this Direct itself has more polish than the average Direct. Like the average Direct that has that kind of like template to it. 24 is just way too much for a game like this. Look at the course and turns. There's no way 24 races would fit on that. Yeah. Especially when so much about the game is like doing the tight turns and then doing the charge boosts and building up your speed. I don't think you'd be able to do that in a... You wouldn't be able to keep the fun factor if you upped it to 24 racers. He funded it all out of pocket. Well, if the president came to beg him to make the game, I don't think it was all funded out of pocket. Thank you, Halligan, for the 3-stream streak and your tasty Doritos. Yum, yum, yum. Whoa, Broom Hatter made it in. Speaking of Broom Hatter, as far as the roster goes, I was saying it during the React, but really liking how it's basically everyone is here, but like for Kirby. It's like if you did Smash Ultimates, everybody is here, but just for the Kirby IP. The real question though is longevity. You know, will this game have any legs? And are they gonna do fucking whack-ass games as a service DLC shit for it? Because I think people expected that for Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World came out, and I guess people expected it like to have Battle Pass form. Oh, like every few weeks there's a new update or something. And that just didn't end up being the case. Now, they didn't promise that before release either, so to have expected that might have been a fool's errand. But now people are claiming, oh, the game was sent out to die. Oh, they're not updating the game. Oh, they have forgotten about Mario Kart World. I feel like that game will get DLC eventually, but it'll be either like the Booster Course Pass or like Mario Kart 8 Wii U, in that it just gets a DLC pack or it gets a Booster Course Pass or something later on down the line. Because yeah, Mario Kart 8 has 96 tracks, but it took years for it to get to that point. Like, I don't think... Like, there is a timeline in which it could have done a Battle Pass, but we are in that timeline. And they never promised it anyway. That game came out and people just assumed they would update it every few weeks. There's no precedent for Mario Kart doing that. Yeah, there's so many. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I started talking about DLC. Because of course the question becomes, well, what characters are next? How about the little spider dude from Triple Deluxe? How about the three sisters from Star Allies? How about the little rat-looking dude from Forgotten Land? There's so many possibilities here, especially now that we have confirmed that Sakurai is adding characters from games he didn't direct. Because I don't know if you know this, Seru, but in the Smash community, there's been this criticism of Sakurai in terms of Kirby representation, and that he only cares to represent Kirby games that he directed, which is every Kirby game from the original on Game Boy to Kirby Superstar on SNES. After that, the only Kirby game he had active involvement in was the original Air Ride. So when it comes to any Kirby game after Superstar, besides Air Ride, he didn't have direct involvement. So when it comes to referencing those games later in Smash Brothers, he doesn't care too much to do so. Rick Racer would be amazing. What? Oh, did he have a hand in Dreamland 2? I think this game will last for a little bit, then become a cult classic like the original did. That's the feeling I'm getting so far, especially since this Direct didn't promise any post-launch content. Perhaps the next Direct segment will clear that up. But I could easily see them adding, the rest of these characters that Zeru was mentioning as some sort of DLC. Because I'm being reminded of how Star Allies did it. Star Allies on the Switch 1 had updates every couple of months where they added legacy characters throughout the series and made them playable. I'm kind of envisioning that for this game. Now, I don't know if it would be free or not in this game. Will I get this dingus? Yeah, I was on the fence because, I played the original Air Ride for like a half hour during the last anniversary stream. And I liked it. I felt like I kind of got the hang of it. I just felt like a few things could have been better explained. I'm over here asking for the handhold. Obviously, if you grew up with a cult classic like that, you know all the fucking schematics, the game backwards and forwards. So it was probably funny to watch a little dingus like me, get my ass whooped in that game. But I felt like I got the hang of it somewhat by the end of my experience with it, however short that it was. I will buy it. I will buy it, Sarah. You'll get it if I do. I will buy it. We can play together. And big ups to Hotep Yoshi. But yeah, I'm definitely picking this up. Are you surprised, Sarah, though? Did you get the impression, because you seemed like you were a downer on it, did you get the impression that this would be a smaller release? Because that reveal trailer a few months ago was just like that CG movie. Looking back, I think not showing gameplay with the reveal was a bit of a mistake. Not that it matters now, because now we have 45 minutes of Sakurai desperately trying to convince you that it's not like Mario Kart. I say desperately, but I think he did a good job. And like Golem says, yeah, I like the Air Riders 1, but only $70? Yeah, that's going to be the hurdle. Because that's the new standard. I feel like they can't price this as a budget title because they need to convince you this is the holiday title. So it has to be the full price. But the full price is the new standard of 70. So the question becomes, is what you saw enough to convince you to put down $70 or $80 if you're Canadian? Now he did say there was stuff he couldn't talk about. We did get teased about the campaign mode, which reminded me of World of Light from Smash Ultimate. And the original Kirby Air Ride had some other modes too that weren't shown here. I believe, is it Top Ride or something? There was like a top-down mode. I don't know if that's returning or not. But yeah, I was discussing it, Zeru. But if this is the November game, November 20th, that's fucking Black Friday week. This is how confident they are in the game. This is how confident they are in Masahiro Sakurai, the god dev. But you have Kirby in November, probably Metroid in December, Pokemon in October, Zelda Hyrule Warriors the following January, and we were saying this, but October, Seru, not October, because October is Pokemon, but September. You notice, Seru, I didn't say September. September will be Mario 40th Anniversary Special Direct plus Collection Announcement. That's what that is. It'll be a stealth shadow drop. September Mario, October Pokemon, November Kirby Air Ride, December Metroid Prime 4, January Zelda. That's the release schedule. Gives Mario 35 but 40. That's what I was saying. We were saying that right before you popped in. Yeah, bring Mario 35 back, but make it Mario 40. You gotta have enough Mario announcements for a Mario Direct. So I'm just kind of imagining, like, what could you announce? Well, you bring back Mario 35 and make it Mario 40. You give us a collection, and then you give us a tease at the next 3D Mario. Could we be so fortunate? Isn't it a little weird to have 2 of the 3 games on your new console be racing games? We have more than 3 games, sir. You forgot about the Wheelchair Jade game? Pokemon Coliseum date on NSO? Maybe? They gotta drop Fire Emblem Path of Radiance is what they gotta do. Oh, Sonic Racers, that is out in... Let's see. September? Let's see, where's that date? Yeah, September 25th. On September 25th, you will be able to pay $90 for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Yeah, Kirby Air Riders is technically a racing game. It's more of a racing style experience. But yeah, on the surface, people will look at a game like that and just, oh, it's just like Mario Kart. You just released Mario Kart. Isn't it a bit too soon to release another race? Okay, well, like, what's the limit then? Like, how long do they have to wait to release another racing game? It's like, again, like, back in the day, they released F-Zero and Double Dash in the same year. F-Zero GX and Double Dash the same year. They released F-Zero X and Mario Kart 64 the same year. How come people can accept that F-Zero is different enough from Mario Kart that it doesn't matter if they release them in the same year? But, like, Kirby Air Ride isn't different enough from Mario Kart. Make it make sense, as they say. Who's paying $90 for Sonic? It's very hilarious because the Sonic man, Izuka, he went on stage at fucking the Game Awards and bragged about how, like, oh, our game has crossplay unlike some other kart racer. As though there would be any universe in which Mario Kart would be on the PS5 to have crossplay with the Switch and Xbox. But he brags about crossplay, then proceeds to make his game $90. What was he thinking? Gamescom tonight, yeah. When does that start? I wouldn't restream that. I gotta clock in. I gotta clock in, brother. But it'd be neat to see whatever announcements come out. Apparently, we might see some stuff from Hollow Knight Silksong. Alligan says, well, Dingus, my point is that there's just not many first-party games going right now. I know this is just how things have shaken. But so, come on, man. The Switch 2 is the paperweight. I think the strategy for today, not today, but strategy for this year is not so much the single-player experiences, though, of course, we do have some with DK and Metroid coming up. And but it's more about making sure the evergreen releases come out like that they're already out. The releases that you need to have out, you know, are already out. Like, you need Mario Kart, you need supplementary multiplayer experiences like Pokemon and Kirby. The game, it's about not necessarily the games people want for year one, but the games that people need. The games that will have legs long after they have released. So for sure, Mario Kart will fill that niche. And then once year 2 and year 3 begins, we'll probably see more single-player focused shit. Oh, we made it to the end of the direct again. This means I've been talking for way too long. Yeah, this dude reminds me of, is it Nightmare? I did not play the Kirby games in which that character appeared, but I am vaguely familiar with the character. What the fuck, Starman coming in? Silksong is happening? No way. The countdown is on! Join us at 48 hours for a special announcement of a Hollow Knight Silksong! Wah! What the fuck? It was like 2 minutes ago. Oh my lord. Man, they said, fuck the direct, we'll just announce it ourselves. Great, now we can stop hearing about it every direct, right? People can stop spamming the replies of every fucking Indie World announcement. Every regular direct announcement. Every game-specific direct announcement. Wow, a Kirby direct? But where's Hollow Knight? Yeah, of course. We got Mystery Dungeon music on the backup playlist. Absolutely. I'm convinced, Starman. This was a really good direct for me. 45 minutes of old man Sakurai yelling at Krakow. That was pretty good. Now, I didn't play so much of the OG Kirby Air Ride, but the release date is surprising. This tells me they got confidence in what Sakurai's cooking up here. This is the holiday title. I feel like when this was revealed, people not familiar with the OG came away with the sense that it would be a smaller scale release, or just another Mario Kart-like game. 25 minutes of direct and 20 minutes of Sakurai gaming. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like Sakurai is not just a spokesperson; he actually makes the fucking game. So to see his like passion come out, actually playing the game, giving his commentary, it was like he was the streamer for a minute. It's so cool to see. You don't really get a lot of that from these directs because it's usually just the fucking Mario voice actor trying to get you hyped. Fucking Afghani telling you about games and shit. You don't get the dev getting wheeled out actually showing you real gameplay. Not to say that, you know, the trailers and directs don't have gameplay, but you know what I mean, like real raw footage. But yeah, pretty good. Excited for City Trial. But I want to see more of that story mode. And if that top-down mode is going to come back. Ann, are you okay? Did you go schizo? Oh yeah, Ann is working, so he's probably crying right now. Man. Ann. And I feel like this will get post-launch updates. It's just a matter of whether they'll be paid or not. It probably will be. But hey, big ups to the characters that made it in. Fucking Susie on day 1 from a non-Sakurai Kirby game. The Sakurai hates non-Sakurai Kirby games allegations have been defeated. Oh no, you're referencing this. Ma. I'm not gonna do the Mario stream this early. This background music, yeah, it's Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. Specifically, it's one of 3 tracks that can play in Infinite Dungeons. Starman, you got everyone hooked on this Mario screaming over here in my corner whenever you play that soundbite on your Mario Party retardy streams. Alright, but I think that's it. I got my thoughts out of the way. You know, I'm a fake Kirby fan. I've only played so many Kirby games, bros. I didn't grow up with the GameCube. You know, I got my GameCube later on. And I didn't have the OG Kirby era. This ain't the Dingus Classic I'm playing when I'm like fucking 5 and shit. So I don't have that special connection. But I was impressed. I'm convinced. I'm picking this up day one. Who do I want to see in the game? Why is it Mass DD? Who would I want to see in the roster? Well, I already got Cappy. I want to see more enemies. Give me all the enemies. Any enemy we didn't see, have them in the game. Little snowman dude, what's his name? Give me little snowman man. Is it? His name isn't. No, Mr. Frosty is the big guy. See, I'm exposing how fake of a fan I am right now. Oh, Chili. Yeah. Put Chili in. Chili. Make Chili a playable character. And who else? I wouldn't mind the sisters from Star Allies. And you already got Magalore in there. Of course, it's a fucking Kirby game after Return to Dreamland. Of course, you gotta have Magalore in there. There's no way you're not gonna have Magalore, right? Dudes from Squeak Squad would be cool. And Spider Guy from Triple Deluxe, Taranza? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, and like, dude, I'm fucking like, I'm showing my ignorance here. Adeline from Crystal Shards. Squidward! No, they're not gonna put Squidward in. Squidward will be in the Sonic racing game. The more I listen to the Mario stream, the harder it is not to laugh. Well, that sound effect gets spammed all the time in those Mario retarded streams. Whenever anything remotely negative happens to Mario, they just spam that sound effect. Alright, but yeah, that's it. That's it. We're done. We're done. Got your 1 hour and 47-minute reaction. Watch streaks have been felted. Your watch streak is now over if you didn't turn up and turn out and show up and show out. Will Adeline come with the fairy, or will she be DLC? They were paired together in Star Allies just because how that game worked. If they were to show up in this game, I think they would be separate characters. Pawn and Con DLC? I'd like to see Pawn and Con. Luigi Screaming. I'm not playing Luigi Screaming, you little silly goose. Alright, raid target, Miss Shark? I've never raided Miss Shark before. No, wait, I have, but it was like years ago. Let's make up for that by raiding Miss Shark right now. Hey, Aloof One. Bye, Aloof One. You missed the react. Ack. I will be live later today for Jack 3. For real. Hey, Perez. Yeah, you came at the last possible moment, I'm sorry. I was just here to watch this Kirby thing. You gotta rewind the VOD, idiot.
I guess it must be a shame when you can't go outside, baby boy.
Alright, I got the roost set up. Thank you so much, guys, for showing up, discussing, and being interactive. But Jack 3 later tonight, we're gonna beat the story, and then hunt for orbs, and then listen to what Arlo thought about the direct. And then Casino comes back tomorrow. Xenoblade for real! This time, guys, for sure, the Xenoblade stream is happening! But I gotta refill my coffee, I gotta get some more sweetbread, and then I gotta clock in. But Pablo, take it away.
It's nice to rest.
Thanks for stopping by!
Maybe go
1 hour dingus stream? What the hell is this? Shortest stream ever. Trash. What were they thinking? Big ups to the people that made it in. Like Pancake Mix. Making it in at the last possible moment. And what the hell is this? This is a morning stream. What do you mean? We're doing the morning style react. You gotta rewind the VOD if you want my opinions. Thank you to Dio the Streams. The re-up 16 months at tier 1 for 18 months total. He says, will this game be meaningful and save the Switch 2? It will! It will actually save the Switch 2. Or does it suck ass like Donkey Kong Bonanza? I'm interested to see what Phil thinks. Here's the thing. It's gonna be either the black or white extreme. He either gets invested in the game and does a full heel turn, or he just completely dismisses it and doesn't give a fuck. I think it's more likely we'll see the latter than the former. Because what this game is going for, it's not harmonious with him. It's not cohesive. It doesn't coagulate with his way and his machinations and the manner in which he consumes product and gets excited for next product. You get it, Chief? Alright, we are rating Nist underscore Shark. Looks like he'll be doing Fortnite and Gamescom. Whoa, buddy. I wasn't even gonna look at anything from Gamescom because I won't be able to because I gotta work, guys. If you want your Gamescom coverage, he says he'll be looking at some stuff, maybe some big reveals. Whoa. I'm not sure what they could possibly show that I would care about, but I might be surprised. The raid message is, we're games cooming. Yeah, that's the raid message. And please follow Miss Shark when you get over there. He is a detractor. You can talk to him about DSP stuff, and he will know what you are talking about, and he will be able to give input and insight on the comings and goings of David Paul Burnell. But bye-bye, adios, and not Mimi time, because I will still be awake. We will see ya when we see ya. And if we didn't see ya, then we didn't see ya. But if we did see ya, then we saw ya. And if we did not see you, hopefully we will see you next time. If I can see myself in the mirror each and every single day, hopefully I can inspire viewers like you, Rue, to see themselves in their mirrors each and every single day. Yeah, Miss Shark's the bartender of the Ann streams. Whenever I can't be. But I go have fun over there. And I will be live again later tonight. Around like 10 or so Dingus time. Bye-bye. Take it easy.